Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming out of the Tesla stock update video. Now it's the end of the workday. Hacha! All right, here we go. So we started, I think we ended last week at like 407. So we're up about almost $14, about $3.40, 3.40%. I think the lowest we reached today was 416 during that. And we did finish at 421 after hours right now. Currently, as of the making of this video, it's 418.75, and I did not buy any more today. I just have a bunch of other stuff going on. However, we did have some news from Elon and Cathie Wood. Now, Cathie Wood had tweeted this. This was a little bit of a mistake. Elon did say at some point a Model 3 might cost 25 grand with full self-driving, but he didn't say that he's cutting the price of the Model 3. He did not say that. He even replied to her tweet, and he did say that the new model will be $25,000, not the Model 3 is being cut. Many people are saying it is the Model 2. That is what they're going to call it. And Cathie Wood goes on a very good rant here saying that traditional auto analysts are analyzing a mature industry in which lower prices signal trouble. Higher inventories and lower sales led by Tesla. EVs are in their infancy, and because of lower costs and prices are moving into exponential growth trajectory. According to Wright's law, for every cumulative doubling in the number of EVs produced, costs will drop by 28%, suggesting that EV prices will drop below those of gas-powered vehicles on a like-for-like basis during the next 2 years. Furthermore, analysts following Tesla should be experts in energy storage, robotics, artificial intelligence, and software as service. While they are expert at internal combustion engines, traditional auto analysts are not equipped to analyze EVs, particularly Tesla. And according to one of the analysts over at ARX Battery Research, EV sales will scale nearly 20-fold, roughly from 1.8 million last year to 35 million, which is 40% of total global auto sales during the next 5 to 6 years. She also goes on to say that the auto industry has not enjoyed exponential growth in roughly 100 years, that is about a century. EVs have entered exponential growth territory that will last for the next 5 to 10 years. Elon Musk actually replies saying we aren't cutting the Model 3 price to 25. He was referring to a future car that will be smaller than the Model 3. I think the engineers in China are working on that. Speaking of Elon Musk tweets, there was another one. Someone asked him, can you please IPO with SpaceX and let retail investors in early? This is a video I had made recently trying to buy it. It did not work out. He says retail always gets the tail end of the IPOs, which is true. If you see something that's going to IPO at like $60 and then it winds up going to $100 before we can even get in. Elon goes on to say we will probably IPO Starlink, not SpaceX. The Starlink is a spin-off of SpaceX, I said, but only several years in the future when revenue growth is smooth and predictable. He makes a little bit jab at his own company, Tesla, here, saying public market does not like erratic cash flow. Haha. I'm a huge fan of small retail investors. He will make sure they get top priority. You can hold me to it. I like that. I shared that. I can't wait to have sex with that quote. I'm so freaking excited for it. This is going to be something that in the future, I don't know if I'd sell my Tesla to go into IPO, to buy the IPO Starlink. But it is something that I would set cash aside for. Unfortunately, that won't be for several years down the line, maybe mid to late 2020s. That is all the Tesla news I have for today. This is something that I remember at even like a month ago when it did drop down to, originally when it did drop down from close to 500. And then it dropped. I remember buying at 440. I remember buying at 430, and I bought more at 420, all the way down until it reached that low of that. I was buying all the way down. When it went up again, I was buying all the way down again. And so 420, I do not think is a bad place to buy. I think that is some place where we can say like, oh, very comfortable with that, because it did reach so high at one point. I think it was at like what was the highest point here? 501. At inter-trading day, it did reach like 540 at one point, so I'd be okay with buying here. I just don't have the money for it right now. I love you guys. I'll talk to you all later. I won't have a video on Wednesday. I will have one tomorrow. Talk to you all soon. Goodbye.